Mariners Podcast.
Well, hello and welcome to the Ancient Mariners Podcast. It's just Andrew here for this one because there's a little special inset before we put out the full podcast on Sunday, which is going to be an interview with the chair of COGS, Tim Rowley. So expect that in your feeds quite soon. But in the meantime, last night I got an opportunity to chat to Tom Sewell, who is currently working on a maintenance team based out of the Longships Lighthouse. And I had a chat with him just as a really strong weather was hitting the lighthouse, and it's made quite an interesting little insight for us back on the mainland who are dealing with fallen trees and things to see what it was like to be right out there in the bad weather. So here it is, interview with Tom Sewell, and we'll be back with the main podcast this Sunday. All right, so we have got joining us now Tom Sewell, who is part of the maintenance team working with Trinity House and is currently out on the Longships Lighthouse. And the point at which we're talking to him is around 5 o'clock as the storm is going through. So that noise you can hear in the background is the foghorn on Longships Lighthouse. So how are you doing?
I am very well, thank you. How about yourself?
I'm all right. The strong wind hasn't reached Falmouth just yet, but I think it's just started to reach you there, hasn't it?
We've just been on the mezzanine level and recorded 60 to 70 mile an hour gusts, with I believe the strongest peaking at around 7 to 9, about 90 to 100.
Yeah, that's insane, isn't it? And right now you're up with the light. Are you in the top of the lighthouse?
Yes, yeah, I'm in the lantern room, just sitting next to it as it's so on Longships it's linked to the fog signal. So that's currently on as well.
Yeah. So describe what you can see at the moment.
Out of the lantern room, not a lot. It's looking pretty bleak. You can see maybe half a mile out, and apart from that, it's massive rollers that are coming and thumping the tower at the moment. A lot of the rocks around are almost just whitewashed. You can't see much at all. Well, the Beaufort scale describes the conditions as phenomenal by the wind strength you've got there. So I guess that's what you're looking at. That is, yes. It's certainly an interesting sight out here. I wonder what it looks like from land. And do the waves actually hit the tower of the lighthouse there? Are you feeling vibrations or are you protected by the rocks? Yeah, so up in the lantern room, because it's all glass, the wind howling past vibrates a lot up here, and then not so much now, but later on this evening, sort of 7 to 9 p.m. I imagine we'll turn off the generator and you'll be able to feel and hear the waves thumping the tower. However, the reef does break up some of the waves, so it's not a straight hit. And do you know how high up you are there? So I am 35 meters up at the moment, and you can feel it through the tower. You mentioned that you might be able to sort of pick up a bit of the wind noise there somehow safely. Is that something you can do? Yes, of course. Just give me about 10 seconds, and I will open the murette door to the weather, which is nice and safe because we've got big solar panels around the murette door, and it's also netting around it, made out of Dyneema. Right. Okay. As always, the door is very sticky. Here we go. So I'm literally encouraging somebody to stick their head out of a lighthouse in a storm. So, yeah. Yeah. No, we're all good. I'm just standing on the mezzanine level outside of the murette. Luckily, we timed it very well. I hope you can hear this, but I'm the waves lap up about 3/4 of the tower. Yeah, I think we're getting an idea. I think that the sounds, you probably can't hear me now, but the sound's breaking up quite a lot. Yeah, let me go back inside. Yeah, that sounds fairly extreme. Oh, new hairstyle. How many of you are on the lighthouse? So there's 4 of us this time. We've got me in support, and then we've got 3 techs on as well, as we have some quite big jobs on.
And I believe that the pressure is dropping by 30 millibars in this storm. It's a really dramatic explosive cyclogenesis, isn't it, when the low transits across the jet stream and deepens very suddenly. Sometimes you can sort of feel that. Can you sort of sense the atmospherics?
Actually, it's quite a surreal experience, especially being up here. I think it feels maybe somewhat different on land, but when you're 35 meters up and exposed to everything, it's
And do you feel vulnerable being out there in this weather, or does the building give confidence so that that it doesn't create any worry?
I think because the building's been up for so many years, you do feel that sense of comfort. And when we're working just day to day, we're inside, you kind of forget that you're actually on a lighthouse. So to be honest, you feel pretty safe, I'd say.
And then when does your deployment start? When does it end?
So it started Monday gone, and it will end on the 16th, so next Friday. So we are doing a 12-day shift on the lighthouse.
Yeah, that's quite a stint, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, you should see the food shopping.
And what sort of things are you doing? Is it just sort of servicing the generators and cleaning the lenses and things? What is it that you'll be doing?
Yeah, so the techs are doing a lot of engine work, installing new fire systems for us, and I'm mostly doing sort of electrical checks. Like you say, I'll be cleaning the optic, which is nice and easy because it's a stationary one on Longships, and yeah, just general maintenance of the place, keeping everything tidy, keeping it painted as much as we can in these conditions, just so she's ready for another couple of 100 years.
And so, while you're sitting there in the lamp room, presumably you've got the light rotating next to you, and I guess what is it like there?
Okay, so Bishop is a fixed optic inside a big lens. So on Longships, it's actually a sector light. So there's red panels which warn of the rocks.
I think the suggestion is that the really strong stuff is still to come, isn't it? But I think it sounds like you've seen gusts in the towards the top end as expected.
I believe so. It's a shame that all the stronger weather will be coming. I say 7 to 9. Well, it will be dark, but I imagine we'll hear it.
Yeah, certainly. Well, I mean, if you fancy having another chat, then it'd be interesting to hear what you're experiencing. And that's fantastic. So, are you sort of getting ready to have dinner with the rest of the guys on station and sort of settle down for the evening?
Yeah, so we've not long come in, so we're getting warm, and we'll be looking to have supper in the next sort of half an hour or so.
And what's the accommodation like? I know it's different on each of the lighthouses.
If you take Longship, so it 5 bunks, 3 on the ground, and then 2 just above, and we call them banana bunks because they're ever so slightly curved around the inside of the lighthouse.
And then you've got a mess room, have you, and basic facilities there?
Yes, yeah, we've got full toilet, shower. So we've got a boiler on here as well, which is really handy because some just rely on electric water heaters. We've got the benefit of both for backup. We've got full kitchen as well, so it's really not as bad as I guess some people would think, but it's cozy.
Well, it's quite a long time that you're there, cooped up, I guess, with the group of you. I mean, it's a fair few days, isn't it?
It is, yeah. We've got about 4 freezers here, so so we're well stocked.
Do they allow you a bottle of wine or 2 as well?
I won't comment on that one.
Fair enough. Oh, is the wind picking up now? Is it getting stronger as we're talking?
Yeah. It's what's the times? It'll be in the 70s to 80s at the moment. I imagine we'll see 100 by maybe 7 to 9. I think 9 is peak.
And are you seeing steady? I mean, is it gusting 70, 80, or what's the steady state wind there?
I think it's steady about 65. Yeah. I know, it's a bit savage.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
It is, but it's pretty cool to experience. I gotta say, it's fucking.
Yeah, really, 100%. Quite jealous. Yeah, amazing to be able to sit up in the light room at the top there and experience that.
Yeah, it is nice.
I wonder if there are any fishing boats out there. I looked on marine traffic.
Actually, we did get I think because there's VHF on here, we did get a pan last night. Obviously, we can't do anything about that. But interesting. I say that probably went off about 10:30 last night, probably.
And did you respond to the pound then?
So we don't respond to pan. Leave that to the Coast Guards because we're on station. But thinking about it, we probably should at least relay it.
Yeah, for sure. If the Coast Guard would pick it up, I guess you're close enough in that they probably would, wouldn't you?
I should think so. Yeah, I mean, you can see Land's pretty clearly, and the hold on, I'm just going to step into the lee of the wind. 1 sec.
Yeah.
See if I can get round. Can you hear me all right now?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, you can. I'm sort of out of the wind here. I can just hear the waves crashing below me. Bloody hell. Yeah. So I'm just in the lee of the wind, right by the fog signal, and there's like a cutout for a boat landing. Well, where the boat landing is, there's like a horseshoe.
Yeah.
And the waves really sort of like funnel into that and then just explode upward. Yeah, it's insane. It's just white.
Well, that's fantastic. It's great to talk to you, Tom. I hope you have a not too disturbed night there, and but yeah, what an exciting experience. All right, great stuff. Thanks, Tom.
Thanks very much. Cheers.